It part of when you were threatened to steal information from a ruthless cold mafia who was known as a reaper. Author point of view. You were staring deep in his eyes and so were he. There was no one else in the cafe. Just two souls staring at each other. Ta, I love you. Those magical words pounded your heart. A reaper was saying that he loves you. The anger in his eyes was replaced by passion. His cold fingertips touched your face. Ta, Sean, say something. You averted your gaze from him and take a step back. And his heart drowned. He studied your expressions. Sean, the meeting is over. We should leave now. His face, that was showing millions of emotions, was again stoned. The walls that were about to fall again distant to people. He walked out of the cafe, but his words were still hammering in your mind. Taehyung didn't come to dinner. After sending Kyle to his room, you entered inside the bedroom. You and Taehyung were sharing. He was typing on laptop. Yan, aren't you hungry? And he acted deaf. You went near him. Yan, do you want me to bring something here for you? He released a heavy sigh. Da, why are you suddenly so caring for me? You couldn't interpret if he mocked or not, but your cheeks were crimson. John, I was just worried. Da, why? He stood tall. His heightened figure was consuming you. Da, a wife in just a contract doesn't need to worry about her partner. Avoiding eye contact, you marched to bed. Jan, yeah, my mistake to worry about a reaper. With a red, angry face, you pulled over the duvet and closed your eyes. He couldn't stop himself to smile at your childish behavior. After an hour, he also laid down beside you. You turned towards his side when his breathing was slow, his face glowing in dim light. I love you. Your heart ached, remembering how hurt he was when you ignored his confession. But something was stopping you. His eyes were closed. You slid towards him and put your hand above his. A satisfied feeling spread inside you. Taehyung wasn't in the office when you came in. There was a flower placed on your table. A smile made its way to your face. Being shy, you picked it up. There was a small letter too. You are the prettiest. You giggled and then sniffed the flower. John, road tripper can do these things too. Someone approached the door and you instantly put the flower and letter in the drawer. Your face serious when Taehyung entered. Ta, give me the file of today's meeting. You hid your smile and gave him the file. It's been 3 days since he confessed. After that, you were receiving only flowers. Otherwise, there was no proper conversation between you two. Sean, will you grow up? You are avoiding me like some immature teenager. Why would I avoid you, Sean? Because I didn't say you back those words. Duh, I have no time for this. If you don't like me, then I should move on, right? Taking the file, he left, and insecurity tightened around your heart. What did he mean by moving on? Does he like someone else? Then why he was sending me those flowers? Wait, why do I care when I don't like him? But you were lying to yourself. 1 week passed, and your drawer was now filled with flowers and cards. Today you made several dishes for Taeyong. When he joined for the dinner, he was surprised. Da, where is Kyle? Shan. He slept early. Please sit. He said, you served him food. Why so many dishes? I made them for you. What? Why? Shan, I just wanted to. Da, you didn't need to. He was taking small bites. How is it? It's good. It's good, but that wasn't in the contract. Can you not talk about that? But that is the truth. Frustration was building inside you. His distant behavior from the last few days and then sending those flowers were confusing you. Jan, I thought we can have a dinner like good friends. Ta, but you were ashamed of being friends with me. He was calm, but still anger inside you. Ta, actually, you said that we were never friends. You glared at him. Why he was bringing all that? Ta, then what was that? You both had stopped eating. Ta, was that because I saved your life? Or because you wanted me to keep doing that in future too? You take a sip of water and put back the glass with a thud. Ta, were you using me? Scraping back your chair, you stood. Shan, I was such a fool to think that we can have a normal conversation. He chuckled. Shan, why are you behaving like this? Just because you confessed? He grabbed your wrist when you turned to leave. You didn't pull back. You looked at him. The emotions in his eyes pounded your heart. Ta, I am leaving. Your bruised, furrowed, and stomach churned. What was he talking about? Was he leaving you? In a second, many thoughts flooded into your mind. Shan, what do you mean? He also stood tall and stepped closer. Ta, I am leaving for a mission for about a few days. He was close that you can feel the heat he was radiating. Ta, will you miss me? Your hand was still in his while he put the other one on your face. Shan, will you? Ta, I don't know how I will survive without you. Heat rising inside you. His eyes bored into yours, and you conflicted if you should tell him your feelings or not. He leaned, and his one arm protectively wrapped around you. Ta, I will miss your presence, mood swings, glares. You closed your eyes when he sniffed near you. Ta, and this addictive scent. He brought his face closer to yours, opening your eyes. You stepped back. Confusion was obvious on his face. John, you must need to do packing. Ta, what is it? Why are you pushing me away? Why wouldn't he notice that? You had your guards up. No, you are stopping yourself because you are afraid to love a mafia, right? You were shocked that how he can see through you. Jan, nothing is normal. You don't trust me. And yeah, you are a mafia. Your voice cracked. What was there to cry about? He did not let go your hand when you tried to walk away. Ta, if things were normal, then what would be your answer? Tears pinching the back of your eyes. Your throat was strangled by salty water. He palmed your face. Ta, if we had met like normal people, would you accept me? Your nails dug in your own skin as it was a challenge to control your tears. Jan, I don't know. He smiled, a sad smile that crushed your heart. You struggled. If you should just say it. His face was closed. You wanted to and tell him what you feel. Your lips parted and he stepped back. The moment was gone. Ta, I cannot stay till morning. I need to leave now. His voice was rough, cold, unknown. Ta, I am going to meet Kyle. Then I will be leaving. Don't go anywhere without cards and never switch off your phone. You bit your lip. Not even a single word escaped your lips. Ta, take care of yourself and Kyle. He turned to leave, tears dropping from your eyes. You let out a sob when he was out of your sight. Jan, get a grip. You don't need to be this emotional. It's been a day since taehyung left. You were alone in the office. Guard came in with a flower and a letter. The first thought that crossed your mind was of taehyung. You opened the letter, the most beautiful girl. You smiled, but the next moment your heart shuddered. Finally, he is gone and we can meet. You read it for several times. Was this not taehyung? Shan, who sent this? You opened the drawer and snatched out all the letters. If that is not taehyung, then you flinched badly when your phone rang. Unknown number. Your hands trembled. Jan. Hello. Theo. Hey beautiful. Theo. Did you like my flowers? Theo. You mumbled his name, and all the flowers fell on your head like bricks. To be continued. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your love and support. Always stay safe and healthy.